What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do me a quick favor, hit that like button, press that subscribe button. Now let's get into it. It is over. The 4 year cycle is over. Cryptocurrency cycle is over. Everything is toast. Bitcoin's crashing, coming down, altcoins crashing down. Nothing is going to recover. It's doomsday. We have been served lemons. Take a look at the background. You can see the lemon tree. We have been served a bunch of lemons. Well, you know what they say. When you serve lemons, you better make some doggone lemonade. Let me go ahead and get this out the way. This is not financial advice. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell any crypto before investing into anything. Please consult with a professional financial advisor. This video is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. So you take a look at the cryptocurrency market. Everybody is panicking. Everybody is freaking out. Everybody is saying, you know what, coach, it looked like it's over. You know what, coach, it looked like it's toast. Bitcoin came tumbling down. We're in the fourth quarter. This should not be happening. This cycle is different. Not only is it different, coach, I think this cycle is broken. Well, we take a look. We are in midpoint through November. Halfway through quarter four, pretty much we got a month and a half left. So we're going to talk about a few things that is still on the plate, on the table, and we're going to talk about some of the things that we may be seeing heading towards the end of this year, 2025. So you take a look at Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's $95,400. That is not the level that we want to see Bitcoin at in November 2025. The government opened back up, had a couple of Fed interest rate cuts. XRP ETF, Adera ETF, Solana ETF, what the heck is going on? We should be seeing altcoin season, right? We should be seeing things going through the roof, right? Why have we not seen these things? Even take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. It's starting to dip just a little bit now. The Bitcoin dominance is at 58.79%. That's a good sign, but we don't want to see Bitcoin this low. The Fear and Greed Index said, you know what, I'm done. Even the Fear and Greed Index said, I can't take it no more. The Fear and Greed Index saw the lemon tree and said, bro, give me some lemons. Only want no lemonade. The Fear and Greed Index is at 610. You talking about extreme fear. When was the last time we seen extreme fear? What was the right thing to do when we have ever seen extreme fear? Don't be so short-minded. Don't be such a rush to panic. Patience is still one of our most best friends. We've already made it this far. How much lower can we go? The last thing I want to do is say, you know what, let me go ahead and get up out of here, sell everything, and then the market skyrocket. You talking about TikTok? I've been waiting for too long to not have some skin in the game when if the market shoots up. Take a look at Ethereum, $3,160. The Ethereum dominance, 11.79%. Not too bad, but not too good also. Also, we have a death cross flashing. That could be very deadly. That could be very bearish. We also know we are up against the 50-week EMA again. Tomorrow will be another 50-week EMA test. It will be tested tomorrow. Will we see a tweak tonight? Will we see a tweak tomorrow like we saw last Sunday? That will miraculously bring the Bitcoin price up above $101,000, which I think is where the 50-week EMA level is that will be for tomorrow, Sunday. So we have a few things on the table, but nevertheless, the market is just all over. Everybody's up and down. It's kind of like a natural disaster happened. I remember in the Bay Area, we had that doggone earthquake. What was that, 87? What was that, 97? So 87, some 89. At the 89 earthquake, we went to West Oakland, saw the bridge. The bridge had collapsed. We were calling around looking for family members. This is before they had cell phones. Everybody was panicking. It was just all over. It's kind of like what we're seeing right now. People are all over. There's so much uncertainty. Don't know where to go. Don't know where to move. Don't know what to do. Should I get this coin? Should I sell that coin? Should I get some Bitcoin or should I wait till Bitcoin gonna drop? Is Bitcoin gonna come down to 70K? Is it gonna come down to 80? Is it gonna go back up to 125K? Will it go back up to 150K? So many different scenarios that can play out during this cycle. And we all been saying this cycle is different. So if you've been saying that this cycle is different, does that mean if a death cross come, will that be as bearish as it was in previous cycles if the cycle is different? If the 50-week EMA dips below $101,000, will that be so bearish considering that the cycle is different? Remember, we're not comparing this to previous cycles because we know that this cycle is different. So if we do see something crazy like a death cross happen to pop up, not able to cover up, go above the 50-week EMA tomorrow, will that be such a bad thing? Because the cycle is different. We cannot really push and count on things happening and transpiring like it has the previous cycle. We've already seen that it's different. So if it's different during the bad times, it got to be different during the good times. Not going to be one-sided, probably two-sided. You take a look at the Black Swan event. Typically, there's always a Black Swan event in every cycle. Last cycle, 2020, 2021, we know the Black Swan event was COVID-19. March 2020, Bitcoin dipped during the Black Swan event. What did it do the year after the Black Swan event? Bitcoin ran up. We had a wonderful altcoin season. When did we experience our Black Swan event of the new cycle? The Black Swan event of the new cycle happened in 2025. Liberation Day, the tariffs. Bitcoin dipped all the way down to $75,000, $76,000. Folks panicked, said it was going to zero. Folks panicked, said it was over. Will Bitcoin be pumping the year after the Black Swan event? Will we have a chance to see explosions in 2026? Yeah, I know the 4-year cycle ends December 2025, but we know that this cycle is different. We have been seeing so many different things take place. Looking at previous cycles, looking at the cycle before that, trying to compare it to this cycle, completely different. So I'm looking at the Black Swan event. I'm saying, wait a minute, hold up. We just had the Black Swan event some months ago. 2025, market dip, altcoins dip. Old man Ether was in critical condition, $1,500. Pulled out of it very well, $3,100 right now. Bitcoin has been one of the only things that has done well during this traditional 4-year cycle. 15K all the way up to 125K. Excellent, outstanding job. Will altcoins come next? Will altcoins are altcoins just having a lagging effect? Will it come in 2026, the year after the Black Swan event of this cycle? So it's a few different scenarios that could transpire, that can take place, and we still have 6 more weeks through 2025. Who knows what could happen next week? Because keep in mind, like I said, in October, during that Friday night flash crash, when Bitcoin and everything got liquidated, what did Bitcoin go down to? Bitcoin went down to, what did it go down to, $99,000 or $92,000, something like that? During that flash crash, when Sui went down to 50 cents and all kind of crazy things happened during that Friday night flash crash, Bitcoin went down 20K. That's right. We were about a 124,000, then we dipped down to $99,000. Something like that. 101, Bitcoin went down $20,000 during that Friday night flash crash. And I said, you know what? If we can go down 20K in one day, guess what? We can go up 20K in one day also. Just because we're down right now $95,000, $94,000, don't mean that it's over. We're still dealing with one of the most powerful and explosive assets that we've ever seen. Any particular day, you're talking about up $4,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 in one day. Movements to the upside, to the downside. We're already on the downside. Fear and greed index is at 16. What's next after extreme greed? What has always come next after extreme greed? So when you kind of get your emotions intact, grab you a couple of lemons off the tree, grab that JD in my kitchen, get you a cup of ice, kick back, relax. What traditionally happens always after extreme fear? When you zoom out, remove a little some of your emotions. Your emotions are going to be in there a little bit, but remove some of your emotions and just take a look at the various scenarios that we've seen when we've seen extreme fear. I saw 16 on the fear and greed index. I said, ooh, man, what is this? What we doing? Bitcoin, what we doing? Solana, what we doing? I had to buy today again. And I said, remember last week, about 10 days ago, I said I wasn't buying no more. I bought some more yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I bought some more today. I know I'm a crypto addict, but whenever you see extreme fear, that was a no-brainer to me. I'm like, man, let me go ahead and buy, get a little bit more skin in the game, even in Bitcoin at $95,000. Just trusting what I have seen before, especially with that fear and greed index. So definitely some trying times that we're in. You know, things have not transpired and have not taken place like we had expected. We were expected to be millionaires 2025. We're expecting to see exponential gains, portfolios minimum 9x. I said, man, I'll probably minimum do a 7x. Best case, 15, 20x. But I said, man, I'm going to do a 7x easy. That didn't happen. That did not happen. So still got a few more weeks to see how things happen. We know Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is such a wacky, wacky world. Any particular day, we could see this thing green. We could see green candles running across the entire market. When we open up them crypto bubbles, we start to see all them jokers green. Boom. The next day, we'll make a mess around and see green again. It's been a while since we've seen 2, 3, 4 consecutive days of green. The market is so suppressed. A lot of build up. Need to press that button, release some of that build up, let some of that steam off. As that steam get released, the market shoots up. That's what we're waiting on. So nevertheless, a lot of folks have exited. A lot of folks have tapped out, could not stand the storm. Saying it's the bear market, let me go ahead and tap out. Let me go ahead and cut my losses at a minimum. Go ahead and exit because it don't make no sense continuing to lose money every day. Open up my portfolio up. I done lost a few more thousand. One fella say, Coach, man, you would not believe how much I've lost this year. I say, yes, I would, because I know how much I know the L I done took. So we're all in the same boat. Like I said, we on that doggone Titanic. I'm still playing the violin. A couple of brothers said they know how to play the saxophone. We're going to play some good jazz. If the boat's going down, we're going to be jamming, rocking, and rolling like we do every Thursday night. So come on over there. Join us in the Patreon. We would love to see you over there. We have a great and awesome cryptocurrency community. But like I say, I just continue to come to you guys every day just to continue to give you that good encouragement. Coming to you guys every day to give you that good motivation. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy, Stock Holiday, and I'm out.